and Jamila to come right back up and pick up where they left off. And we'll hear some reports from some of the role plays that were done. George, if you turn on your microphone and your camera, here we go.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm right here. Good.
All right, here we go.
All right. Who remembers the Jetsons? Teleport. I felt like I was being teleported.
Indeed. All right. Okay. So George,
Good.
I'm gonna leave this part to you so you can do your thing with the role play. Okay.
Okay, great. All right, thank you. Good. Any table, did you have any opportunity at all to do a role play? I know some persons were having a difficulty moving into a table. Mobile Jamaica, Natasha, you were able to do a role play? Yes, table one. Okay, great. It sounds like table one is ready to go. So tell me, are you willing to volunteer? Ready? Ready like Freddy. Table one. So Francis, and who from table one is going to come and give us that role play? Or even just say to us how you're approaching it. Even if you don't do the role play itself, but you just give us the points on how you incorporated those 3 C's. So did you select a team lead? Or do you have 2 persons who are going to come up and tell us how you approached it? So just let us know. No role play. All right, so we want to know who is coming up so that Francis can bring you up on. You can turn on camera and mic. Yes, we're ready. Tennille says they're ready. All right, so that's table one. Francis, I'd love for you to bring up. Tennille, are you the person who's going to be speaking? Tremette, Tennille, and Natasha. Francis, can you mic them up? Nice. Right. So
hey, y'all.
I'll disappear and leave the floor open for you.
Isn't that right, Mr. Neil? See, TNT, we're blowing up the place, man. Yeah.
So let me set the scene for table. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, lovely team. Are we ready for this week? Lovely to see you, Tennille, Tremette, how are you all doing?
No coffee? No coffee? You got...
Oh, Tremette, I know you love your coffee. I know you don't like coffee too much, but I have your tea here for you.
You got tea? Did
yes.
You say tea?
I did.
Okay. All right. Back in business. Back in business.
Back at it. I did thank you for bringing. We know he can't survive without his tea. So, Tremette, would you like to take away our little warm up for the morning to start our week?
Oh, for sure, Miss Natasha. All right, everyone in the room, I want you to do a couple of things for me. 2 claps. Come on, everybody. 2 claps. I can't hear you. 2 claps. 3 claps. Oh, some of you can't count. Some of you can't count. We ready for this week or what?
Yeah, man. We definitely.
All right, let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Tennille, would you like to just detail a little bit about what we're expecting for this week, this busy week?
Of course, Natasha, you know, we have our branch anniversary that's happening on Thursday. So we just have about 4 roles remaining. Tremette, you'll be responsible for liaising with the chairman of the chairperson of the evening, as well as organizing the refreshments. And Natasha is just to make sure that the guests are quite fine, RSVP, and we will have such a successful event. I cannot wait, you guys. We would have put months of planning into this. Thank you for your hard work and congratulations in advance for an absolutely lovely event.
That's right.
I love it. I love you putting the positivity into it from now. So we're ready for Thursday. And don't forget that this weekend, it's the twins' birthday. So we're all meeting in the park on Saturday. So after we've had our busy and hectic week, then we're going to have some good times getting together with our family. So looking forward to that. Let's have a wonderful week. All right, let's go and make
Let's
that
go.
month.
Let's finish up. You
Let's
ready?
do this.
3 claps. 3 claps. 3. Spirit fingers. Ah! Have a wonderful week, people.
Thank you.
All
Same
right,
to
that's
you.
it for us.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell me something. You three, did you meet before? You didn't know each other before?
I only met Natasha just as this thing opened up, and then
Isn't that wonderful? And look at the kind of connection that you made. And you're all from 3 different countries, aren't you? So Tennille,
Yeah.
you're Trini.
Yes.
Natasha is Jamaican.
and I'm from Belize.
And you're from Belize.
Yeah.
And I'm Jamaican living in Trinidad.
I'm ready to work
No, but it's
with these
wonderful.
two.
So here's the debrief that we're doing now. So we're talking about connection. You made the connection because you had someone, you're talking about the coffee and you made sure that that person felt included with the tea. So you're making that connection and finding out how people are feeling. That's good. And the contribution. So Tennille had a role to play. Trimet had a role to play. And then the collaboration where Trimet, you asked everybody now to do the hand clap.
Let's get it posed and let's get moving and have a wonderful time.
Yes. So you incorporated all of those 3 C's. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Good. I doubt that any other group is going to want to come after you.
You know what?
So hold
They don't have
tight.
to just give us the prize.
You might hear that you're getting the prize. You might hear that you're getting the prize. So hold tight. So we're coming right back to you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Have
Good.
a wonderful time.
All righty. Good. So we're going in 3. Any other group who wants to contest them? Let me know. Any other group wants to come forward? You never know. We might have 2 teams who I might say. Any other group? Thanks, Natasha. That was fun. So we're going in 3. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3. No other group? Well, let me tell you something. That group is the winner if nobody else wants to come forward. That table. Trimet, thank you for a wonderful session. Yes, you have to go. Curfew. Oh, my goodness. And you're half. All right. All the best, Trimet. All the best. Travel home safely. Good. So I guess that there are winners. And who is going to be emailing me? One member of that group needs to email me to claim your prize. And then we can make all the arrangements from there. So that person needs to get the email addresses of everybody in the group so that we can make that connection. Great. Francis, Jamila, this is a wrap. We have spoken about all the things that we need to be mindful of when we're doing our online meetings. Jamila gave you all the deets on the hardware, the software that you're faced with, how we can continue to engage.
Jojo,
Yes.
don't forget, we have to talk about the summit.
Yes. And that's why I'm bringing you now. So just
All right.
we've done on what we've spoken to them about and make sure that, we have a nice summary. So all that, make sure you go now and use all of that, all the tools that we've given you. Good. And then if you come to Jamila's, it's your turn.
Yes. Okay, guys. So before you run out, let's talk a little bit about the summit. I'm going to keep it for 5 minutes, I promise. So, of course, those of you who know me on social media, the Brand Print Summit is on. This is the personal branding summit for the Caribbean. Of course, Francis is going to be there, and we have representation from all over the region. So we're going to help you take your brand from invisible to impactful in just 12 months. And as a professional, you definitely want to have your brand stand out there. I spoke at another event for, I think it's Hermat, and we talked a lot about why it's interesting for you to get yourself, get your brand out there. As a professional, you are in so many more places than you realize, and it's important that you manage that image because that really helps you attract the best talent. It really helps you position yourself as a leader in the industry, right? So we have the Brand Print Summit, and there are a couple of sessions that I think you guys might enjoy, right? Given the session that we have and given the fact that we just spent a lot of time talking about energy, and we spent a lot of time talking about presenting. So we have this is just 3 out of the about 22 or 23 sessions we have, right? So we're gonna have somebody named Brenda. She's an actress, and she's gonna be talking to you about self-expression. You know, for all the boring people who just like low energy, you know, you're gonna be coming in there on fire. So she's gonna give you some advice on how to do that. And we're gonna have a voice communication coach, Daya Otley. Daya is going to be teaching you how to own your voice so that you can present well and you can own the room. And we're going to have Juma Bannister. He's going to be teaching you how to really produce content that is engaging and that could really help you, right? Of course, and each of these people have one item in what is known as our VIP toolkits, right? So our toolkits are curated to help you take your brand to the next level, and each of them have so gracefully contributed something from their paid portfolio to help you take your brand from invisible to impactful. I mean, there are tons more presentation. You know, we have presentations focused on strategy elements, content elements, media elements to help amplify your brand and your message, right? So, of course, tonight you guys have been so good. I am definitely going to award a prize for this. So tonight, one of you will have the chance to win one of our starter kits, right? So our starter toolkits are it's combined of Christine, a hack for that to establish team leads and call them my name, a facilitator. Right. Okay. So everybody see me and hear me, right? Right. So the brand print toolkit is it Georgia?
No, I was responding to a question.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yes, that.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Good. All right, guys. So one of you will have the chance to win a toolkit, a visibility toolkit, and this would comprise all of the hours of training. So it's going to be about just 15 to about 20 hours of training. It's going to be you're going to get a workbook from me, and it's basically going to give you the outline of how to take your brand from invisible to impact for the next 12 months. It's a planning workbook, so it's up to you to fill in the parts of those workbooks based on the things that you see in the summit. And we're going to give you some cliff notes so that you know you don't have to go searching through all the presentations to find the important and the salient points for each presentation, right? So you're going to have that opportunity. That is valued at $227 US, but you are going to have the opportunity to win it here tonight. So here how this is going to go, right? So you have to oh my gosh, you have to I just realized, okay, so we do have $227 is the full price of the toolkit, but we do have 2 other pricing tiers, right? So if you can guess the price of the early bird price, so the person who comes closest to the early bird price without going over, you will, oh my gosh, the early bird price without going over, you will have the chance to win it, right? So 227 is the regular price, but the early bird price, so if you can guess what is the one. So I'm seeing the bids coming in strong. The bids are 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 coming in strong. All right. Okay. So the early bird price. So let me make sure and check and see what the early bird price is so that I don't give you guys the wrong information. Right? So let's check what the early bird price of the starter kit is. The early bird price. All right, so we have all the entries in the chat. Drum roll. So the early bird price is $127. Lynette, you won the prize. You were the first person to get the guess. Lynette. So congratulations. You now have access to the early bird price at the brand print. Some of the early bird price of the starter kit. So you have one. I saw Shauna came in after, but Shauna Lynette was the first one to say it. She was right on the money for that. Maybe Lynette has already registered for the summit. I don't know. I don't know, but that's really good. So Lynette, in order for you to claim your prize, please send an email to hello@brandprintsummit.com. I will put it in the chat. Right, you absolutely must claim that within the next 24 hours so that I can organize you and get you into the event. All right, so it's as easy as that, you guys, so that you have an opportunity to get in. So go and register for the Brand Print Summit. You know, when we are doing things and we are learning, you know, we like people to bring the information curated and serve it to us, right? We love that. We love events like that. And you know, because if we think about it, when you're learning something new, you know, you don't want to wade through an entire ocean. You know, it's like the Pacific Ocean, wading through. If you go to YouTube, the University of YouTube, and you wade through looking for things to learn, right? You really do have to go through a whole lot. Sometimes you may look at 2-3 videos and realize this is actually not what I want to learn. But of course, with the All Access Pass for the summit, which is called a Visibility Toolkit, what you get is a curated library of instruction to teach you how to take your brand from invisible to impactful. Can you imagine the benefit you could bring, tremendous benefit you could bring to your company by building a reputation for being one of the most engaging people, or one of the most energetic people, or one of the most one of the best experts in the field? You know, I mean, we operate in a regional context here, and you know, you can really build your name in your industry by building your brand. And you could take some of the same things I talked about here tonight and use the content to build your brand and put yourself ahead of the industry. Because when you create content, it's not just for internal audiences, but you can seriously do so for external audiences and really attract top talent to your company just based on the reputation that you have built for yourself and your company. All right. So you could definitely get in there, register for the Brand Print Summit. It is free to register for, but of course, there's no transformation in information, only application. And in order to apply, you really need to spend time going through the details and applying it and testing it out. All right, so congratulations, Lynette. Please send me an email and we will take it from there. And that is pretty much it. So one last thing I would like you to do, 2 last things actually I'd like you to do. So if once you register for the summit, I want you, oh, these slides just take forever to pop up. It kills my vibe. All right, so the first thing, I want you to register for the summit. It's very important that you join the Facebook group. That is where the community resides. And you guys know the importance of community. Look at us here tonight talking to each other, right? I want you to book your sessions in the calendar. No, I want you to take the quiz. So we have a quiz that's supposed to guide you as to which presentations are the best ones for you. It's going to make your job a lot easier so that you're not trying to scramble to run from presentation to presentation. Everything is highly curated for you. I want you to book your sessions in the calendar. There's a schedule page. Go on. Once you figure out which ones are the best for you, schedule those into your calendar and look at them. And of course, I want you to start engaging to win. You saw somebody win one here tonight, and we do have more prizes giving away at the Brand Print Summit, right? I also want you to go to Facebook and get your Brand Print Summit frame, put it on your picture. That's the first step to start engaging. So I will know that you are part of the community and you are in the summit. I can easily identify you. All right. So you could do that. And of course, if you liked this presentation, go on. And you know, give me a recommendation or give me a rating on Google or on LinkedIn. And of course, you can follow me on social media. I'll drop that in too, where you can follow. Some of you are already connected to me. And of course, there's always room to connect with more of you. Follow me on social media. I am on LinkedIn. I am on Instagram. I am on Clubhouse. I am on Facebook. I spend most of my time on LinkedIn though, and Clubhouse, so you can check me in those places. All right. So, and that's it from this side. I hope you guys enjoyed this session this evening. I see many of you have dropped off already, but that's okay. The ones who stayed to the end benefited because look, you won a prize. So congratulations, Lynette.
Great. Guys, join me in thanking Jamila and Georgia with some clapping and thumbs up, and use those emojis down at the right. And please join me in thanking them for these presentations. Take a lot of preparation, as you probably know and realize. They did all kinds of practice and practice and practice and practice. And as you probably know, they are completely donating their time. And so for the rest of the evening, we're going to go back into into networking mode, where we'll be able to talk some more. We have about 32 minutes left, so we're going to leave the room open if you want to just hang out and just meet people and chat and talk and meet. Realize it's late for some of you, depending on where you are in the Caribbean. But also know that the replay should be up and running in a couple of days, probably by Saturday. And at the end of the replay, there'll be a badge, like a certificate, for those of you who pass a simple attendance quiz at the end of the replay. So stay tuned, check your email. It's going to be coming out in a couple of days' time. And this is Francis signing out, and I'm going to thank you so much for attending tonight. And we're going to go hold on to your chairs. We're going to be jetsoning, according to Georgia, back over to conference mode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.